Welcome to the project demonstration of IoT Sanitization Robot with UV light disinfection. And here we did some modifications for our old project. Like we did the fabrication model here, so which is of 9" by 1.5 inch length and 9" of width. And this is the two-wheel drive motor, same. So the back two wheels are driving motors and front is dummy wheels. And next here we are going to do the same operations like disinfection with UV light, and this is the UV light adapter, and which will get the 230 volts from this inverter, and it will be controlled through this electromagnetic relay by getting to switch on the 12 volts 1 amp battery to this inverter circuit. And one more disinfection is fog sprayer. So this is a fog sprayer, so same, which will get the power supply from the same 12 volts battery and also will be controlled through this electromagnetic relay. And next, in order to control the another output module, two DC motors, so we are making use of L293D motor driver. So as we know that L293D is a motor driver which can control two DC motors with bidirectional. So here we need to control the two DC motors to make the 4 directions for the robots. So the forward, these two are forward, and left, this is the left side backward, and this is the right forward. Then left rotation, same right rotation, back and forward, both are back, so robot backward movements. And next, so Raspberry Pi 0 is there to control the input and output modules. So the input is nothing but we are providing the image transmission by making use of this Pi camera and to the IoT to your mobile phone. So from our mobile phone we can see the visuals in front of the robots, and also we can control the robot direction along with fog sprayer and also UV light controlling by switching on of this electromagnetic relays. And next, the Raspberry Pi will get Raspberry Pi 0W will get the power supply from this battery. So we are using lithium ion battery and with boost converter. The small PCB is the boost converter. So this boost converter will step up the 3.7 volts to 5 volts, which is main sufficient voltage for our Raspberry Pi 0W to work, and from this battery to here. So this is the rechargeable battery. These two are rechargeable batteries. So this is the one charger combination to charge the 12 volt 1 amp battery. So now it is off condition and we have already made the connections. So if you want to charge the battery, this 12 volt battery, just give the power supply to this transformer, 230 volts input, and next switch on that. Then we can see a one red light indication on this charger. So it will take minimum of 8 hours to be fully charged. And another battery charger is just use B type charger connection. Here we need to connect that, and after make the connection, so we can see one red light will blinks. So it's blinking nothing but it's charging. When it's continuously on means its charging is completed, then you can disconnect this charger. Okay, right. So after timing is completed, you can remove the charger from the to the dual socket. And the next, so coming to this charger, just it will convert the 230 volts AC to 12 volts DC directly from this 2, and we'll get 12 volts DC, which is sufficient to charge a battery. And from the battery we are going to distributing the power supply to the UV light along with through the relays and a inverter circuit to the adapter. And Pi 0W will control the L293 motor driver and 2 relays, and this is the breadboard in order to distribute the 5 volts power supply throughout the input and output modules to L293D and Raspberry Pi 0. So all these modules. So let us see the demonstration. So before switching on this kit, we need to do some initialization steps, and we need to install some applications in your phone. So that is go to Play Store and install one application. Right. So install the network analyzer app. This is the network analyzer app. And next install another browser, that is maybe use Mozilla or UC browser. So after installing these two, then next step is go to hotspot settings of your phone and change the hotspot name to project 4668 without any space, without any capital letter, and password should be 129. So 123 4 5 6 7 8 9. Check it clearly. So after recheck that, switch on the hotspot, and now go to network analyzer app. Right, stay here. So now switch on the power supply to the kit. So there are the two switches. One is for the motors and UV light, and another is for the main Raspberry Pi. This is the main Raspberry Pi on off switch. Now it is off condition. Now I'm switching on this. When you on this, it should be in off state only. Right? And now switching on that. And wait till these two relays switched off. After Raspberry Pi got booting was successfully completed, and when it is entering into working mode, which means execution mode, then these two relays will be in off state. So till that wait, it will take maximum of 15 to 20 seconds. So once the booting was successfully done, then the relays will be off. And we can see the Raspberry Pi will be connected into our mobile phone by making use of this our hotspot name. So we need to check twice or thrice about the hotspot name. So should not include any capital letter or any space. Project 466H. Right, now the relays got switched off. Now we can see, do the scan here. For the scan purpose, go to LAN settings and do scan here. So there you can see Raspberry Pi foundation number 192.168.43.51. Now go to Chrome first, right, and enter the same IP address which we got from the network analyzer and add a colon and 5050, right, and enter. So once the successfully connection was made, then there will be a light on our Pi camera. So here we can see one light will be on. So when it is on, the video streaming will be started. Right. So we are getting the streaming now. Right. Okay. And now do split screen. Already we have opened the UC browser. Right. So there also we need to enter the same IP address with 5000. For camera streaming 5050, here 5000. Same, enter. Right. So we got these icons now. So as we can control the robots. Now you can switch on the battery now. Right. So this battery is for the robot movement as well as for the UV light. Forward, stop, backward, stop, left, stop, right direction, stop, and sanitization on, and next UV light. Above is off, below switch is on purpose. So let us see the demonstration on the floor. Right. Right side. So we can see while right movement there is a grip, there is no grip on the floor. So, but you can see the motors are rotating in. One motor is forward and another motor is backward. It's a left direction. And you will it on. Off. Right.